So we're working through our Pilates head to toe challenge, and we're working our back today, upper back and lower back. You're gonna start on hands and knees. So we're gonna start here with a little bit of movement into our low back. And I just want you to gently take your weight back and come forward. This workout is gonna include some stretching for the upper and lower back and a little strengthening. And one thing to really keep in mind is the best thing, in my opinion, as a physical therapist, doing this for a very long time, the best thing you can do for your back overall is actually all 5 of these Pilates head to toe workouts combined, because the back doesn't work alone, right? It works with the entire body, the entire system. And that's what can really help your overall back strength and health. Come back, have your knees wide, and sit back into your hips. Okay, walk your hands over to the left and give yourself a little gentle stretch through the right side. We're compressing in the hips, which is really good for the hip joints. And you can always do this sitting in a chair if this position isn't possible for you. Take your hands over to the other side. Stretch, breathing now into that left side. And we're going to come back to center. Reach one more time. And then slowly restack your spine. Coming back up. We're going to swing our legs around in front. Have your legs mat distance apart. Pull your toes back towards you. And I want you to sit up nice and tall on your sit bones. You're gonna bring your arms out in front of you, and we're gonna exhale to round forward. You'll see it's not a big stretch forward. I'm just doing a gentle rounding. Restack your spine. So you're gonna exhale to dive, keeping the belly pulled in and back like a scoop in your belly as you roll forward. Inhale, restack, tall, 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 tall. Exhale. It's called spine stretch forward. Okay, one more. Restack. Very traditional Pilates exercise there. Straight into spine twist. Bring your hands behind your head. Again, sit up as tall as you can. Inhale, rotate to one side. Exhale, center. Inhale, the other side. Now, if you've done any work with me in the past, you know this is one of my favorite exercises of all time. It is so underrated, and it is so important to gain length and mobility in the hips. So if you feel your hips really tight, that's why they are tight in this position. So it's helping with that, and it's helping mobility in the upper spine, okay? Really important. We tend to get too tight in our thoracic spine, which actually can contribute to some problems sometimes in the lower spine. So in addition to working all that in the low back, I really like to focus on getting you some mobility in the upper back too. Okay, last one. And back to center. Nice job. Bring your hands down. Bring the legs together. Arms in front. You're gonna roll down onto your back. And if you wanna just lay down, that's fine, okay? Otherwise, however you can get there. I'm gonna do a Pilates roll down here, one vertebrae at a time. Begin, and I just want you to meet me here on your back. Okay, bend your knees. Have the legs hip distance apart. On an exhale, you're gonna curl your tailbone and roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time into a bridge. Inhale at the top and exhale to roll down. So you're trying to roll one vertebrae at a time. Again, we're thinking mobility in the spine. I want you to try to keep your hips level so that you're working that hip strength. And you'll see as you go through this Pilates head to toe challenge, with each of the workouts, some will be repetitive. So you might see a variation of this bridge in our leg workout as well. But that's the awesome thing about Pilates, and really just movement in general. Many things kind of play double duty like that. So you get lots of benefits from a certain movement. On this next one, roll up, stay there. Inhale, reach your arms back. Exhale, curl, roll back down. So we're going to inhale, arms to your sides. Exhale, curl and roll up. Inhale your arms back. Exhale, roll down. One more like that. Nice job. Arms come down to your sides. I want you to think about keeping your back in the same position. Okay, abdominal muscles are working. You're going to lift your right leg up to what we call tabletop. Lower it back down. Then the other leg. You're doing a little march, and your goal again is to keep everything else nice and stable. And if this is easy for you, I'm going to show you the next version. Okay, so you either stay with that, or if you're going to bring both legs to tabletop, this is your starting position. Lower one leg, tap the ground, lift. Then the other leg, tap and lift. So this is a specific exercise to kind of become aware of your lower abdominal muscles. You're trying not to let your back arch when the foot goes down. Okay, see if you can keep your back in that nice, same, comfortable position. And again, just go back to that marching if it's better for you. Okay, one more each side. Nice job. One leg at a time, down onto the ground. Bring your arms out to a T and let your knees fall to the right, and you're going to look to the left. Nice, and then nice and slow, come back up. Take it to the other side. Legs to the left, you're going to look to the right. Slowly come back up. And you're going to roll onto your left side and push yourself up. So we are going to find what we call a Z-sit. It's a mermaid stretch we're going to. So traditionally, you're going to have your right foot back and your left foot in. You can sit on a block or on a chair for this. You can sit cross-legged as well. Arms out to the side. And you're going to bring your left hand down, and your right arm is going to reach over. And then your inhale brings you back up, and you exhale to take it to the other side. So we're going into a side bend now. We've done some rotation. We've done some flexion for the spine. We're getting a side bend here, and then before this workout is over, you're going to have some extension as well. Okay, one more each side. Nice job. Arms rest down, and we're going to switch feet. If you're cross-legged, you'll just put the other foot on top. And if you're sitting in a chair, you'll just stay where you are and then meet us here. Inhale tall, create space in your spine and in your body, and then you exhale, use that space to help you come up and over into your stretch. Return to center and take it the other way. Think about your ribs like an accordion, and you're trying to open on one side and then return, and then you open into the other side. Last one. Nice job. Arms come down. You're going to come onto your stomach. And we're going to have our hands underneath our shoulders. Legs are going to be together if that's okay. If not, you can separate them. And then on an inhale, you gently lift your head and your nose and your chin and your chest. And then exhale to lower back down. Your hands are really there for balance more than anything. So I don't want you pushing as hard as you can into your hands. We're trying to just get some opening in this upper chest, upper back. Your gaze is just about 6 inches in front of your mat. You're not looking up, right? You see how this cranks on my neck? So it's just coming from that upper back. Now, come up, pause. And if you have more motion, press down into your hands and come all the way up. Stay here, look over your right shoulder. Center, left shoulder, center, and then slowly, with control, press yourself back right where we started into that child's pose. Sink down into your hips. And slowly roll yourself back up. Nice job. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for stopping by. Remember, subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified every time a new video comes up. Like and comment on this video and let me know what you thought. You can also always come over to jessicavalantpilates.com to find all the resources I have for living a healthy lifestyle, including full-length workout videos, healthy recipes, and a community I would love for you to be a part of. So I'll see you.